Welcome, World of Action fans around the world, to Halftime Heat, as we are live during halftime of the Super Bowl here tonight, as we are getting set for the big six-man tag match between Team AEW and Team WWE. Three of the best wrestlers from each brand, but who's going to walk out the better company here tonight? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight for Halftime Heat. Halftime during the Super Bowl. Let's not waste your time. Let's get right into the introductions. The following contest is a six-man tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, the team of the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, the purveyor of violence Jon Moxley, and the current AEW World Champion Kenny Omega, Team AEW. And their opponents, the team of the phenomenal AJ Styles, the Monday Night Messiah Seth Rollins, and the current WWE Champion Drew McIntyre, Team WWE. What an amazing six-man tag team match we have set for you here tonight at Halftime Heat. AEW, WWE, which company is going to leave Halftime Heat the winners? And representing both sides, it looks like the head champions are going to collide. Kenny Omega, the AEW champion. Drew McIntyre, the WWE champion. Which one of these two can call themselves the true world champion in professional wrestling? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The six-man tag match is underway. But look at a simple stare down like this. Both of these two are the world champions of their companies. Both of these two know what it's like to carry both AEW and WWE on their backs. The two world champions are about to collide, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, McIntyre with a headbutt. Snapdragon by Omega. Just like that, he dropped the WWE champion on his head. Oh, the Claymore to Omega. The AEW champion is down. Look at McIntyre. He's back to his feet. But look at Kenny. He tagged in Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley's now the legal man in this match. And so is Seth Rollins. Look at this. The former Shield brothers. Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins know each other very well from their days in WWE, when Moxley was known as Dean Ambrose. These two, in the Shield with Roman Reigns, were the most unstoppable force in WWE. But remember, Moxley left in April. Moxley left WWE to go to AEW, and he became a star. But now the former Shield brothers are about to collide. Wait a minute, what the hell is Seth doing? He's holding out his arms for Jon Moxley, like he wants him to come back to WWE. But is Jon Moxley going to do it? Is he going to take up Seth's offer?
Do your job.
He just said, do your job. What the hell does that mean? Wait, is Seth sacrificing himself? I'm not sure what he's doing, but a paradigm shift. I think Seth just sacrificed himself for the greater good. 1, 2. This is gonna be it. No, AJ breaks up the pin. AJ and Moxley have had the rivalry before in WWE, and it looks like it may continue tonight. Oh, a big boot to Styles. Cody just laid out the phenomenal one. What's Moxley doing on the middle rope? John with the, a knee. Moxley may have just broken the nose of Seth Rollins. And there you see, oh my god, look. Seth Rollins bleeding. It's from the knee of Jon Moxley that was driven right into the face. He's bleeding right above his eyebrow, and that's not good for Seth Rollins or Team WWE. Looks like AJ's gonna go for the forearm on Moxley. Phenomenal, oh no! Moxley drove AJ down with a paradigm shift. AJ may have a broken neck. 1, 2. Now it's McIntyre who's breaking it up. McIntyre may have just saved AJ Styles and his career. McIntyre looking for the future shock. The power of Moxley dumps him out. The WWE champion is out. Moxley's suicide dive. Jon Moxley's throwing caution in the wind here tonight. Drew might be looking to end this with a Claymore. Moxley, oh no! I don't know how Jon Moxley was able to slam Drew McIntyre, but he just did it. The AEW champion is down, and Drew McIntyre may be looking to end it. V-trigger to the champ, and the champion is down. McIntyre's down, and Kenny could look to take advantage. AJ jumped off of Drew's back, and he laid out Kenny Omega. AJ has Omega set for the Styles Clash. Oh, a disaster kick. Once again, Cody lays out AJ. AJ has Rhodes right where he wants him. Cody with an RKO. Cody taking a page out of his mentor Randy Orton's book. And speaking of taking a page out of Randy Orton's playbook, he's going to look to hit a punt kick. McIntyre once again saving AJ. If that punt kick would have connected, there would have been a 50-50 chance of WWE losing. Cody looks out of it, but McIntyre looks for another Claymore. Oh, McIntyre didn't go down. Drew's stunned just a little, but look at Cody. He completely collapsed. But what the hell is McIntyre going to do now that Cody's completely down? Drew has Cody up. Oh my god, what the hell? He has Cody up. Drew McIntyre's gorilla pressing Cody Rhodes. Oh my god! Oh my god! Drew McIntyre just lawn darted Cody Rhodes right through the table. McIntyre literally broke our table in half. And he may have just broken Cody too. All Elite Wrestling is completely down one man as Kenny Omega looks to step up against McIntyre. Kenny looking for the reverse run-up, but it looks like McIntyre caught him. Drew has Omega right where he wants him. McIntyre slams Omega down face first. And now AEW may be down another one. Drew can end this right now with a future shock DDT. Double foot stomp to McIntyre. There may still be hope for AEW after all. Moxley could end Drew right now. Oh my lord, a Claymore! Drew just front flipped out of the paradigm shift into a Claymore to Omega. Jon Moxley inadvertently took out the AEW World Champion. Drew looking for the future shock. Paradigm shift! Just like what happened to Moxley, now it's Drew's plan who backfired on him. Oh my god, Moxley, what the hell are you thinking? Jon Moxley off the top rope! A super paradigm shift and that may be it. Moxley just broke McIntyre. 1, 2. No, Seth Rollins breaks it up. If Seth Rollins wasn't there, then you would have bet your bottom dollar that that would have been it. Jon looking for the paradigm shift, but there's AJ. Oh, Styles planted Moxley and Seth Rollins. Moxley was able to hit that paradigm shift while AJ was able to drop Mox right on his head. AJ could end it with this forearm. AJ just forearmed his tag partner. That is not going to sit well when McIntyre regains consciousness. Jon has AJ up and down with the paradigm shift. Someone should seriously get that move banned because that's one of the most dangerous moves in wrestling. And he dropped AJ on his head twice. McIntyre back up to his feet. Oh, plants Mox on his head. Look at McIntyre in the corner. Waiting and waiting. One Claymore could end Moxley. Cody got knocked out with a Claymore. Rhodes took the bullet for Jon Moxley. And he very well just saved the match. What's Cody gonna do to AJ? Let's see. Oh my god. Suplexing AJ on whatever's left of our table. Look at Moxley. He's on the ring apron. Wait a minute, Jon. No! Moxley just hit a paradigm shift and he may have just hurt himself and Seth Rollins. And the final two men who are left standing are the world champions, Kenny Omega and Drew McIntyre. But remember, McIntyre already Claymored Omega. Kenny can barely even get up. Oh no, Drew, please don't do this. Claymore to Kenny Omega. But look at Drew, he's not going for the cover. It looks like McIntyre's gonna hit one more Claymore. McIntyre sizing up in the corner. Hey, look, there's AJ. Looks like AJ's trying to talk some sense into McIntyre not to do this. Or maybe he's apologizing for that accidental phenomenal forearm earlier. Oh, a Glasgow kiss! Drew may have lost his balance, but now he stares at Omega. Everybody else around the ring is down. The only one standing is McIntyre. Kenny Omega, you're dead. Kenny counters into the one-winged angel. Omega countered the Claymore. Kenny falls to the cover. Oh my god, it's over. Here are your winners. The team of Jon Moxley, Cody Rhodes, and the AEW World Champion Kenny Omega, and the winning team, Team AEW. Oh my god, it happened. It just happened. In the battle of the halftime Super Bowl show, Team AEW defeats Team WWE with one last move from Kenny Omega, pulling out a one-winged angel and dropping Drew McIntyre on his head. You know this must feel so good for Tony Khan and the rest of AEW. Defeating Vince McMahon in WWE. You know, when Drew McIntyre, AJ, and Seth Rollins go back to Vince McMahon, he is going to be pissed. Ladies and gentlemen, here tonight at Halftime Heat, we can say that Team AEW has defeated WWE. And that man right there, Kenny Omega, stands tall in the end. You know, if you're Vince McMahon right now back in Stanford, you gotta be pissed right now. An AEW superstar, an AEW wrestler, holding up the WWE Championship over a fallen WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. Kenny Omega, the last man standing for AEW, and the last man standing in this battle over company supremacy. Once again, disrespect to the WWE as Kenny Omega stands tall, his foot over the WWE title, holding up the AEW World title over a fallen Drew McIntyre. This has got to be a huge middle finger to everyone in WWE who told everyone AEW would never be something. Well, look at what it's become here tonight. Defeating 3 of the best of WWE and overcoming the odds, proving why AEW is better. And here comes the rest of Team AEW. Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega were able to put their differences aside here tonight in the battle against WWE. You know, it's got to feel so good for those 3. They're going to be able to go back to Daly's place in Jacksonville and show their boss, Tony Khan, that they went toe-to-toe with WWE and they came out victorious in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here tonight at Halftime Heat, as you have been a part of history in the battle between WWE and AEW. Now enjoy the rest of the halftime show, and we thank you for joining us here tonight. Oh, paradigm shift! Jon Moxley just laid out Kenny Omega. They were able to put aside their differences for tonight, but now that the match is over, it's all about one thing. The AEW World title that Kenny Omega stole from Jon Moxley at Winter is Coming. And Moxley hasn't forgotten. Moxley wants his revenge against Kenny Omega. And that right there is what Jon Moxley wants. Mox wants back his AEW title, and he will go to any lengths to get it back from Kenny Omega and Don Callis. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you once again for joining us here tonight for Halftime Heat. For everyone who works behind the scenes here in World of Action, we thank you for joining us during the Halftime Super Bowl show. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you. Now go watch the rest of the Halftime show. Go watch the rest of the Super Bowl, and we hope your team wins. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight, and good night from Halftime Heat.